Okay, I'm back with you. I'm on Neenah going northbound here. Looks like the street's been asphalted about 5 years ago or so. Okay, we got standing water over here. It shouldn't be standing water. When they asphalted, they should have asphalted it level. It's at 2818 North Neenah. You got an overhanging branch right here. I mean, it's a parking spot because if you park there, you'll scratch your car all up. I mean, it's a nice tree and all that, but you got an overhanging branch out here. The residents are not allowed to cut a tree. Any tree branches, anything that's got anything to do with the parkway, the residents are not allowed to work on their parkways at all. Digging, cutting, anything. Okay, that is an ordinance. And they're not allowed to cut these trees. That's why the city's got the tree removals and the tree trimmers and all that. Now here's the hydrant at the corner over here. It needs a spool. Alright, that's too low down to the ground. Alright, and you got the center island in front of you. I mean, if there's a problem further up and you got all this overgrowth, you know, you won't be able to see what's going on in the next block. If the city's paying a contractor to cut those trees, those overgrowth I call them, because they don't look very good. You know, that's just uglifying the neighborhood here. They should be taking them out. I'm against the islands in the middle of the street. Okay, here you got another hydrant here. You got a broken curb over here that needs to be fixed. I mean, you got broken curbs on the east side of the street. You got a sewer that's caving in front of 2930. And let me see if I can get around this truck here. He's double parked. He's talking to a resident here. So, let's see. There is an ordinance about double parking. Not supposed to double park, you know, unless there's an emergency. Alright, we're approaching Wellington again. It's hard to see because of these tree branches are overhanging like this. I mean, that's a good 6 or 7 feet off the ground. They should trim those. Wellington looks like a very bad bumpy street also. Okay, there's some stuff going on here. It looks like a cave in here in front of, again, I can't see the addresses here. We'll just south to 3009 Neenah. Needs to work there. A lot of people double parking on this street. Like I said, there's no police officers come down this street at all. There was some patchwork going on here. Then there's a pothole next to it. When they patched this street up here at 3030 North Neenah, they should have seen this pothole that was in front of us here. Okay, and that's kind of a 1 foot by 1 foot hole. There's a speed hump in front of us. The houses looked pretty well upkept. There's no debris or garbage hanging around here. You know, a couple of potholes here. Again, there's more growth on the corner here, on the northeast corner. You got growth coming out of the corner that should be eliminated. When I get in office, I'm going to see if I can put an ordinance about getting rid of that. Again, here you see the trees overhanging on the cars. They need to be tree trimmed. You got patchwork here that's sinking. That's probably looks like a sewer cave, main sewer caving here, because it's caving in, and that's bad. Like I said before, once that sewer gets plugged up, you ain't getting no water flowing that way or this way. It stops right there. And then if it's allowed to sit, then you got mosquito breeding going on there because it's all water that's not moving, it just sits there. And that's another problem for later on. We'll discuss that. Alright, I'm coming up to Belmont here from Neenah. I'll get back to you in the next video.